Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the House Ocho Cinco and Houshmandzadeh built Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon State Beavers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Falcons will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Gets it out fast. The Beavers will keep this drive going. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Got it behind the line. It's Walker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So Air Force's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
There he goes. Touchdown, Air Force. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He leaves it with his back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On 1st down from their own 22. Toss to the outside. Got the 1st down and more. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Beavers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Option look, it's Johnson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Johnson looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Falcons headed quickly to the line. Here comes the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt. And they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on the option. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Safe little shovel pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab down the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Out of the gun to give to the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab, pass to marker. The Beavers get enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll send out the kicker here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Falcons in the hurry up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Handoff from the gun. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running to Green. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the back. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Carson. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Falcons will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Keeps it going. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Card. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
The Beavers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Falcons want to move quickly.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A designed run for the quarterback. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job on the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking for space. It's Hankerson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Card. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Unloads quickly, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Beavers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. The pitch. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Motion from the wideout. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Falcons will call on their punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too. As complete a win as they've had for some time. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
All by himself down the middle. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Falcons. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Easy completion on the shuffle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Field goal is good, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It is is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. New Mexico State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Las Cruces. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout CUSA. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the...
Turning it on! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's got it on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's Walker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Carson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Floating away. Crosses the 45.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion, cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game heroics.
So as big as that touchdown was, equally as big, converting this 2-point attempt and making it a 1-score game. Pushes ahead. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing on.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.